Hello and welcome to another episode of EdgeCraft. I am Matt and I am your host, and I'm excited that you're here. So today we're going to have a good episode, but we're going to do a lot of different things. First, we need to figure out that chicken farm back there. We need to, I don't know. It's kind of loud and making a lot of ruckus. But then there's this wheat farm right next to it that I want to finish up. So we're going to do the wheat farm. And then finally, I also really want to finish up the inside of my base and make that look kind of cool. So we're going to do all of those things. Wheat farm, mess with the chicken farm maybe a little bit, fix the inside of the base, and that's what we're going to start with today. So I'm going to start with the inside of my base, and here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this pattern on the floor, I want to do that a little bit on the walls and on the ceiling as well, kind of like I did here. And I'm going to put some stalactites and stalagmites and things in so that it looks a little bit more cavey. And I really want to do something with this area because it's right above my mine and I want it to seem more like a real mine. So we're going to get started with that, and I will be back when I'm done. All right. Okay, welcome back. So here's what we've done so far. I changed the inside of the thing. I added a couple of little spikes coming down from the ceiling. I think it looks kind of cool in here now, definitely dilapidated. I'm going to have to move these things out of here if I want to truly turn this into like a mine, because a bed right in the middle of a mine doesn't make much sense. I created two little tunnels. What I'm thinking is this tunnel down here can go towards maybe, I don't know, a storage system of some type. We'll see, something. And then this one, I'm thinking can go down to the, maybe the mine. I can create like an elevator system, a water elevator that goes all the way down to the mine and all the way up. And then this I can turn into a minecart unloading system, and that would be pretty cool. But that's what I got so far in here. Out here, haven't done anything with the farm yet. Wanted to wait for you guys to do that together. But I'm going to get started with that here. So what we need are some hoppers, and I got hoppers, 5 of them at least right there. I need to get 4 more. I got some redstone, a repeater. I don't need the button. What I need is a lever. Let me go get a lever real quick. Let's see if I can get some hoppers. 4 more hoppers. There we go. I need to get some. Let's see, lever. There's a lever. Alright, put the button away. And I'll need lots of cobblestone. And that should be good for right now, at least. Alright, so let's take a look at how this design works. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. So this row here is going to be our row of hoppers. And we're going to stick hopper into the back of that, into the back of that, into the side, into the side, into the side, and then into the side, into the side, side, and side. There we go. And that'll collect all of our crops as they wash down. So next thing we need to do is we need to get a bucket of water, and we are going to put water up here, and that'll start hydrating this this area. And I'll stop right there, which is perfect. But we need to cover this up because otherwise the water from the farm will just drain into it. So I need to cover this up pretty good. Just like that. Let's see, if I put a block here, does that cut off the flow? No. Good. That's perfect then. Okay. So we just bring this on down. Alright, just like this. And perfect. And another row. Good. Break this one. Excellent. And all the way down. Alright, I'm actually going to make this too high eventually, but we'll get to that in a minute. Now, I need to put in some pistons and the redstone. So we need to make some pistons. Now, how do you make a piston? Let's see, I'll put the bucket back real quick. A piston is made with some wood, some cobblestone, redstone, and iron. So I need some iron. There's my iron. I need some wood. There's my wood. All right. Let's see. Right. That should be good right there. And cobble, iron. Oh, silly me. I didn't actually make the wood. There we go. Now I can make 8 pistons. Perfect. That'll be just enough. I can put that back up there. And now, this is the part that's really important when you're doing this. You need to make sure that the pistons are facing down. Oh, not like that. See, that's the problem. So, in order to help me with this, I am going to try to dig a little trench that I can... There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And I'll put the dirt back. Good. And then a little trench right here. Oops, not there. Here. I love how the water doesn't flow out. A little unnatural. The new update tried to make the water mechanics better, and I think that they did, but things are still a little weird sometimes. Alright, there we go. Now, next thing we got to do is create the redstone mechanism that'll release this. But it's getting dark, and ooh, I need to I need to get the water up there too, probably before I put the pistons down. So why don't we go to bed real quick? Don't want any zombies killing us while we're doing this. Alright, let me grab some buckets. Now I only have 2 buckets, and I really want to have 8 things of water. So I'm going to do a little trick that I'm going to show you when I get up there, so I can use just these 2 buckets. I don't have to run back and forth a million times. What I'm going to do, oops, not with my axe, with my shovel. Oh, I don't want it there. I want it here. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put water in that corner and in that corner, and it creates an infinite water source. See how that works? Alright, so now there we go. Alright, please notice, this is the secret here. The water flows all the way down. And you know what? We could probably get an extra row of crops out of this just by moving these hoppers 1 row back and the chest 1 row back. Because I did not think it was going to flow that far, but it does. So we will do that real quick. Beautiful. And in a minute, but I want to block off this water flow so it does not get in my way. All right, so next thing, we want to put a block behind each of these pistons, like so. Number one, so we don't fall in the water. Number two, because that's where our redstone is going to go, our redstone line. So we are going to put redstone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. All right. Oops. I don't want it down there. I want it actually next to it, like that. And there and there. And I'm going to have to put a repeater down to boost the signal at this point because it can only travel 15 blocks. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We'll put a repeater right there just to be safe. All the way down to the beginning. And then I'm going to put a block right here and a lever, and watch what happens when I put this lever here and turn it on. All of those things extend, block the flow water, which is excellent, and that'll allow us to wash away our crops. All right, so let's just, I'm going to fix this row real quick, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, and we're back. And I've got that all fixed up, just extended it one more row so that when I flick this lever and the water comes rushing down to wash away all the crops, look at it come, look at that, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. It stops right on top of the hoppers. This is perfect, beautiful, perfect. All right, this hopper, it doesn't have any water on it, which is fine, not a big deal at all. Okay, now the next thing that's really important to me is that this looks nice. I don't want to see the redstone at all, so I am going to build up this too high, and then I'm going to cover up that redstone line because I just don't want to see it. There we go. Build that up to match. Beautiful. Let's build this up. The reason I'm building up the middle level is so that the crops, as they're getting washed down, don't fall on top of that line. That would be bad. Then they don't come down to the hopper. So I want to make sure that's nice and tall too, which is why I'm building that up a bit. There we go. Put some right there. There we go. Oops, missed one. Extra one. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. Beautiful. All right, now we can cover up this redstone line. Just like this. Now you want to be careful not to cut it off. If I was to put a block right there, it would cut off that flow. So I need to put one there and there. So I need to step it up as I go. Perfect. Just like this. And the line is still active, which is great. Can't put one there. Got to put one over here. I'm out of cobble. I'm gonna go get some more. Okay. If that chicken is grown up yet, I'd like to eat a chicken dinner here. Let's see. Chicken, where'd you go? He must have ran away. You remember that loose chicken I had running around? Yeah, I'll get him later. Alright, I can't put one there, but I can put one here, and there, and there, and there, and all the way across here. Perfect. And I'll block up the back. That way, nothing messes with it. I don't want any creepers or anything spawning down here, or zombies or skeletons or anything like that. I just want a nice, safe wheat farm. Oh, there's a tree above me. All right, there we go. All right, so now that we've got all of that taken care of, we get to do the fun part. Well, I don't know. You might think this is fun. I don't know if I think it's fun. But we've got to plant our wheat. And we don't have enough seeds right now to plant the whole farm. We've got 55 seeds, and that's it. If I had carrots or potatoes or anything else, I could plant those things down too. But right now, this is all I've got. So I'm going to plant like this. And we're going to just do as many seeds as we can, and then after we do the first harvest, we'll get these seeds back plus some, and we should be able to do the other side as well. So I'm just doing this right now, and I will be back with you when I've finished. Okay, so we've got this tilled out, and we've got the seeds planted. Ran out of seeds. I probably should, just go and try to find a few more seeds here real quick. But, you know, I don't know if I really feel like doing that right now. There's probably better things we could do with our time. But I could plant those real quick. I will put my hoe in this box for later use, although it's about to die. And there we have a constructed wheat farm. Now, a couple of little things I want to still do is I want to cover this up with some glass, put a little pathway across the top in glass so that you know, I can walk above it and over it, and when I'm inside I don't accidentally jump and destroy my wheat plants. But I don't really have a lot of glass right now. Right now I think, oh, let's see, how much glass do I have? 48. So I mean I can get started with it. Give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So first, I like to put glass here, right there, like that. I dig this out so I have access to my chest, and you'll notice it still opens even when there's glass above it. Pretty cool. And the other thing I like to do is put glass just like this. So there's 1, 2, and then glass, and a row of glass all the way across here, like this, and then same thing on the other side. But that way, when I jump, I can't jump very high, and I won't break anything, which is a good thing. I don't want to break my wheat farm. So, yeah. So we come up here, try not to step on the crops too much. Put a little bit of glass here just to kind of make it nice and pretty. Although, I'm out already. Okay. There we go. I think I just saw the chicken. Did I see a chicken? Oh, nope, it was a repeater. I thought it was a chicken. Okay, so that's that. The next thing I'd really like to do is I'd like to turn this into a chicken cooker. I really want to cook some chickens. How much? Oh, I got lots of eggs. This is solid. Lots of eggs. I mean, I could throw a few in here, like that. Yeah. That will help the egg production a tiny bit. But what I really need to do is I need to cook these things. Oh, little baby chicken. Into a chicken cooker. So, you know what? I'm going to figure out what kind of design I want for a chicken cooker, and I will do that next time, actually. Because I need to figure out what I want this chicken cooker to look like and where I want it to be, because I don't know if I want it to be out here. It's just a little bit noisy, right? And it doesn't really fit with my theme. I prefer to have it maybe inside in my, like, I don't know. I actually probably need to build a home somewhere because I can't just keep living in this mine. I need a place to call my own. This is going to be my mine and maybe my storage system and things like that. But I was thinking that if I go down this path a little ways, maybe like up here on this hill, like this could be my home, like right up here on this hill, right like where these llamas are, like right here. Like this could be a nice place for a little house and overlooking my farm and my mine. Nice view of the mountains. I mean, kind of. I don't know, those mountains are kind of ugly. It's just a big dirt hill. But I don't know. We could figure something out. So, I don't know. That's what I was thinking anyway. So let me know what you think. Give me your feedback, and we can figure that out. But, yeah. So I was thinking that for the rest of the episode today, at least, we could go mining and have a little bit of a story time, which would be fun. But I got a little bit of feedback that when I was going through the underground mine shaft and exploring that and getting out the coal and looking for the iron, that was just a little bit boring. Just watching me mine iron and kind of go through. So what I'm going to do right now is I am just going to get myself some torches and we're going to go into super fast mode so that you guys don't have to see me do all the mining. You can watch a little bit, but it'll just be story time. And that'll be good for everybody, I think. Alright, so I've got all my stuff. I got my iron pickaxe in case I need it. Alright. I need some food before I go out. Alright, what's on the menu for today? Last time it was cow. Steak. I love steak. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, this time, what should it be? Pig? Cow? I don't know. I don't know. I really like the steaks. I really, really, really like the steak. Oh, let's see. Oh, I gotta get up there. I gotta get up there. Let's see. Yep, yep. Alright, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Hello, Mr. Pig. You know what? I've decided to spare your life. Decided to spare your life because what I really want is steak. And I see this little cow right here. Yes. Only one steak. Just one. Alright, pig. Sorry. Sorry. I need more. Man cannot live on steak alone. Alright. So we got a pork chop and one steak. 3 pork chops. Alright. Let's go into super fast mode and I will cook these up and head down into the mine. I will see you soon. Okay, so for today's story, I want to talk to you about David and Goliath. Now, I'm not going to actually read the story to you because it's kind of long and we don't have that much time, but I want to tell you a little bit about it. Basically, there are 2 groups of people, the Israelites and the Philistines. The Israelites were God's people. God told them, go into this land, it's going to be yours, I'll take care of you, I'll protect you there. But when they went into this land, there were these Philistines there that were coming in, killing them and stealing their stuff and basically pushing them around because the Israelites didn't have any weapons or armor. They had 2 swords in the whole nation. The Philistines had lots of weapons and armor, and they had some giants on their side, one of them named Goliath. Well, the Philistines and the Israelites were going off to war, and this 9-foot tall giant with a sword as big as a person, basically, went out in front of everybody and said, "I dare anyone in the Israelites to come and face me." Well, there among the soldiers was a little boy named David, and David was just a young teenager. And he heard this, and he couldn't believe that none of his fellow Israelites were willing to go and fight this giant. I mean, after all, they had God on their side. But all the Israelites were terrified. They were scared of this giant and that he would just kill them. No problem. And so David went and told the king of Israel. He said, "Hey, King Saul, I will go down there and I will fight this giant." And the king said, "Not you, you're a child." And David said, "What do you got to lose? Just let me go down there." So the king said, "All right, fine, if you want to die." So he gave David his sword and his armor and put it all on him. And David's like, "No, this stuff is too heavy. I don't need this stuff. I've got God on my side." So he took it all off. He goes down to a stream, picks up 5 stones, puts them in a little bag, and he takes his sling and he goes out unarmed other than this sling, no armor, no shield, to face this giant. The giant sees him and just starts laughing. He starts making fun of him. He's like, "What? He's sending dogs to me now?" I mean, it's silly. But David responds and he said, "I will beat you because I have God. How dare you stand against us?" The giant just starts laughing. Cannot believe what's going to happen. So he thinks, "Okay, I'm going to kill this little kid. It's all going to be good." Well, David, as he approaches Goliath, pulls out just 1 stone from his pocket, puts it in the sling, swings it around, and releases it. The stone goes flying through the air and hits Goliath square in the forehead, so hard that it goes into his skull. It makes a dent in his skull. Goliath falls over immediately. Probably dead at this moment because he just got hit in the head with his rock, but maybe he's just knocked unconscious. David, without missing a beat, runs over to where Goliath is standing, takes Goliath's own sword, which is like 5 feet long, so bigger than David, and chops off Goliath's head and picks it up. The Philistines were terrified. Their hero, their champion, this 9-foot tall giant, was just killed like it was nothing. So they immediately start running, and the Israelites chase after them, and it's a huge victory. Well, David takes the head and the sword back to his tent. He goes and gives the sword to himself. He wants to hold on to that, but he gives the head to King Saul, and he said, "Don't you forget now, God did this, not me." And everyone in the kingdom loves David. They just think he's incredible. And Saul loves him too. And he says, "Whose son is this?" And they tell him, this is Jesse's son. And what Saul doesn't know is that a prophet named Samuel had already come to David's family and had told David's father and David that he would be king one day, just not yet. And David kind of knew this, but he wasn't trying to take the throne. He was waiting. He had respect for who God put into power. So Saul says, "Well, David, I want you to come into my castle, my throne. I want you to play for me, and I want you to be around me." And all the soldiers, of course, love this because David's a hero. And so David does this, and because of this event, this one event, David rises in the eyes of all of the Israelites, so that later, when King Saul tries to kill him, because King Saul's not a great guy, the people rally around David and they protect him and they take care of him. But the point I want you to hear from this story is that it doesn't matter how small you are, it doesn't matter how weak you are, it doesn't matter what forces you're going against, no matter if it's a giant that's 9 feet tall, a test that you have to take that's really hard, a bully at school, it doesn't matter. No matter what you're going against, no matter how weak and small you feel, if you've got God, He'll take care of it. He'll protect you. He'll make sure that you're okay because he loves you. And that's what this story is all about. It's not really about killing a giant. It's not really about those things. It's about God's love and how if you have faith in God and if you believe in God and God loves you with all of his heart, he takes care of you and he protects you. So that's what I want you to hear today, and that's what I want you to know. And you'll notice in the screen I died a little bit, but I also found something pretty cool. So we'll take a look at that here in just a minute. All right, let's get back to real time. All right, not a bad little mining run. We got lots of iron. Let's check this out. 64, 64, 13, 2 stacks and a little bit of iron. That's excellent. We got some gold here. I'm going to throw some of these things over here. We got lots of coal. We got mine carts. 2 more emeralds. We got a bow. I don't know if I want a bow, but we got one. Let me put this chest down. Make this one a little bit bigger. There we go. Alright, we got some pumpkin seeds. And some rails, bone, just a lot of stuff. Just a lot of stuff. I think... Oh, look at that. A wolf right outside our home. And bones. Well, we're just going to have to see if we can make this guy our friend before we finish out this episode. Let's see. How many bones do I have? 3. Will 3 be enough? Hello? Hello? Oh, you're my friend! You're my friend! Yay! Oh, this is so fantastic. Okay, follow me. Follow me into my mine. Follow me. Come on. Come on. Yep, yep, right there, right there. Perfect. Oh, yes, yes, you could sit right there. Oh, good puppy. Oh, I've got my very own puppy. This is great. Okay, let's check out how our wheat farm is doing. Oh, starting to grow. Not ready to be harvested just yet. And our melons over here. Ooh, speaking of which, I can plant these pumpkin seeds. Okay, so those 4 need some space there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should work. And 1, 2, 3 pumpkins. All right. So we've got pumpkins, we've got melons growing, we've got wheat growing, we've got our mines taken care of. We found a spider spawner. Oh my gosh, did you see that spider spawner? I'm going to put the clip at the end. In fact, go ahead and watch it right now. I think we found the spider spawner. I think that's the spider spawner over there. We're going to have to come back and clear this area out, but pretty sure that's it. All right, good news. Good news. All right, did you see that? That was cool. We're definitely going to have to go back there. But anyway, ooh, check out my cool shield. I got a shield. All right, but that's it for today. God bless and have a good one. Bye. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. We died. We died. I lost all my stuff. This is horrible. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't want to die. All right. I need a shield. I need a shield so I can block those skeleton arrows. I got to go after my stuff. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I died. I got to go after my stuff. All right. I'll be back.